Mr. B and his wife have two young children, L, a 10-year-old, and K, a 3-year-old. Mr. B and his wife are vigorously opposed to vaccinating their children and to vaccination in general, either as a private or public health measure. In Mr. B's view, not only is vaccination harmful, but it is also a useless procedure with perhaps disastrous side effects. He asserts that he and his wife have a fundamental right to decide whether or not to vaccinate their children. It follows that he rejects the proposition that vaccination is a measure that is reasonably necessary to protect the public's health. L and K were refused entry to a child care center run by the council on the grounds that they were not medically immunized. From at least 1976, the council has had a policy that any child seeking to attend a child care center controlled by the council must be medically immunized before acceptance. Proof of immunization is required on enrollment and after each immunization update. The standard immunizations required were stated as being per current health authority recommendations. Mr. B and his wife are unyielding in their refusal to vaccinate their children.
Hello guys, my name is Listi Susilani Galih. Today I want to talk about obligatory vaccination in case study 28 given by lecture. The question is yes or no for vaccination and what my consideration. Vaccines are antigenic substances used to produce immunity to a disease. Vaccines are administered to prevent or reduce the influence of infection that cause certain disease. Vaccines usually contain against the mimic disease-causing microorganisms and are often made from weakened or dead microbes from their toxin or from one of the surface proteins. Agents stimulate the immune system to recognize an agent as a threat, destroy it, and to better recognize and destroy microorganisms associated with agent that may be encountered in the future. Vaccine can be prophylactic to prevent or correct the effect of future infection by natural pathogens, or therapeutic vaccination against cancer. Giving vaccine is called vaccination. Vaccination is the most effective method for preventing infection disease. Immunity due to vaccination taking place throughout the world is likely responsible for eradicating smallpox and limiting diseases such as polio, measles, and tetanus. Vaccines are needed from someone born to grow up. Even seniors over 65 years old can still benefit from the vaccine. Vaccines are grouped into 7 groups based on how they are designed to treat with microbes. The 7 groups are 1. Live-attenuated vaccine, 2. Inactivated vaccine, 3. Subunit vaccine, 4. Toxoid vaccine, 5. Conjugated vaccine, 6. DNA vaccine, 7. Recombinant vaccine. My answer is yes, because vaccine can prevent disease in a person and eliminate disease in a group of people. If you don't get the vaccine, your child will be more at risk of contracting and experiencing more severe pain. If children are not vaccinated, they will also have a bigger risk of developing complications that can cause disability eventually. Thank you.